I know it's not scaring anybody. What is going on, you guys? We are back. I hope y'all enjoyed the last video. If you saw it, it was not the short, but the other video. You know, we got some support. If you haven't seen it, go check it out, because I know you'll like it. Corny, funny, also fire, all at once. Hope y'all had a great and safe Halloween. Always gotta stay safe. What did y'all dress up as? You know, what did y'all do? You know, of course. Party responsibly, do all that good stuff. I have my outfit. I kind of re-wore mine because mine didn't want to come in time, even though I did 3 to 5 days shipping, and I ordered it a week and a half prior, but it still didn't work out. It is what it is. Anyway, you know, that's not the main topic of this video, because we're trying to get to something pretty important here. Alright, so I got a little bit of a stuffy nose. Pardon that, if you don't mind. We're gonna try and do a straight through, just cold turkey. What happened to this anime? And I said, and it came to my mind, it really did. Like, you know, obviously I've been a little bit busy, but I have a couple videos that I have pre-recorded, but this one came to mind in particular because I was going to look for this show again. I'm just like, what really happened to it? Because it was, I'm not gonna say it was off the charts, but it was up the charts, like a lot, as a whole series, you know, as the seasons progressed. And so, you know, you probably have a couple things in mind, and no, it's not a show that fell off, as in like they didn't do a continuation. It's a show that got its continuation and just didn't get much publicity for some odd reason. Now, COVID happened last year. It was unfortunate. We got some delays, movies, different titles like that, and so it kind of pushed things back. And so we'll go ahead and jump into it. Log Horizon. If you know, you definitely know. If you know me, you know I love this show, okay? So Log Horizon, definitely, it was part of the pioneer group of the full dive into like the, you know, the game world, you know, where we have like, you know, the everything kind of like divided off into isekai and stuff like that. And so 2012, you look at that, 2012, 2014, very strong with that. You know, it followed a little bit below SAO. I'm not saying it was like, you know, a lower tier or like, I'm not degrading it like that, because SAO I hold in my top 3, obviously. But Log Horizon, for what it did, I really do, you know, that for me is a 5-star. That's a 5-star because it's unique and it has some of the boring stuff and detail that SEO doesn't have, but it has its own game world version of how the characters interact. And so that was definitely part of that, you know, that 2012, 2014 kind of like, you know, let's get the full dive, let's get the game, you know, anime popping. Of course, you had No Game No Life that got introduced around that time. But what happened? Because Log Horizon was something that was really, you know, really popular. Believe it or not, it was really popular. Like I said, it was like 1A to 1B with SEO at the time. They released same days. I remember 2014, you know, like it's Saturday weekends, and you know, obviously no school. I wake up in the mornings, boom, new episode of SEO, boom, new episode of Log Horizon, you know. And so, yeah, it was really great. And so SEO obviously continued, but this is not really about SEO, this is about Log Horizon. I use it as a reference because I know some people probably don't know Log Horizon, or many of you won't, but I'm trying to use it as a reference so you can try and get the gist of what it was kind of like. And so, yes, it went on many years with no season 3, and it was one of those to where like, it had the material. The way the season 2 ended, it wasn't just a, oh, we don't have material. It was a, when are we going to get it? Because you left it, you know, it's like pick up a phone call. You pick up a phone call and that just ends the season. You know, like, what? We still have more to do. And so season 3 finally got announced. I've been talking about it for years and years and years. Finally got announced, and it was supposed to come out last year, a little bit, I think towards like fall time. And that didn't happen, like I said, because of delay. And so it came out early this year around winter. I believe it was January-ish maybe like January between February. You know, I started watching like the first 3 episodes. But the thing about it is that unlike, you know, many things, you know, Crunchyroll, you know, have their tweet notifications. I saw a couple, and I mean really a couple of tweets about it. And of course, like the announcement, hey, it's coming out. But also Crunchyroll doesn't have it on their website, you know, which kind of course drives traffic. Now it's on Funimation. If you want to watch it, it's on Funimation. But I wish that was made more clear, and also on Funimation's part to announce a title of, you know, that caliber, because it definitely deserves, you know, the praise and everything else that you know, it's underrated for. And so, like I said, there wasn't much publicity on it. It was kind of forgotten, of course, because it was a push on its delay or on its release. And I believe Crunchyroll doesn't have it because of, you know, kind of like contract or license issue. I think it was like with High Dive or something like that, and Sentai. But Log Horizon definitely it is a high caliber title. I wouldn't say it's underrated because of when it came out. Like I said, it was, you know, SEO of course up here, but Log Horizon was right below it. You know, it just didn't have the same kind of action and focus. And it had the same kind of action and you know, just degree of animation. Now it's still, characters are still great. The 100% characters are still great, and you're gonna, you know, if you watch it, you'll enjoy it. I promise you that. Might have to do a watch now recommendation on it. Now I'm thinking about it, but you know, that is a question. If you've seen it and you've probably wondered, you know, hey, where's it been? That's a big question. Like I'm aware of the title. I saw the first 3-4 episodes, and I'm just kind of like, why is it? You know, it's like, oh, you know, you invite that one person, that one cool person in, but you kind of just like, you know, slide them into the corner of the party, and no one really talks to them because no one knows they're there. That's Log Horizon. So, season 3 coming out. Season 3 actually finished. I believe it happened towards the end of March, and season 4 is in production because they have a bunch of material, like I said, and I think they finished season 3, obviously, but I've been thrown off by other things, but also by the lack of publicity. And I know if it affected me, I know it affected others, because I definitely waited for this show for a long time. But yeah, I thought I'd like kind of touch on that because I mean it's a great show. It was definitely part of a movement to push that kind of genre of a show and try and, you know, create the like a little tree that branches off. They gather different titles, different elements that those kind of shows created. You know, you had, of course, something like, it was around 2010, you had like a Cell World and a couple things like that. But it really got pushed forward with this SEO, this Log Horizon, this No Game No Life, which that's completely out the works. You know, we got teased with No Game No Life 0. I went to the movies with that with a friend. Really, you know, I was like, okay, this is a little like teaser of, you know, a season 2 to come, but that just is never gonna happen anytime soon. Probably never. We need to live with it. And Log Horizon, I hope that doesn't happen to them, because they will release a new season. I'm not sure when it's gonna be. Obviously, season 3 just ended this year, but you know, with how they did Log Horizon with the news and stuff, it hasn't gotten much announcement, so we might not know when season 4 is going to be coming out anytime soon. So yeah, that's what I really wanted to touch on, because it came, like I said, it came to my attention, and that's something that, you know, just like boggled my mind, because I'm like, wow, how can we do this to a title? Now, I don't know how season 3 was, but it didn't look bad when I first started. It definitely, Log Horizon has a different structure of how they, you know, preside events in the show. But if you like, you know, for example, you have the governing of different countries or different yeah, I would say different countries, because it's game based, but they're in Japan servers. So different regions, I should say, have different governments, and it takes these group of gamers, and you have NPCs, you have other players actually in the game now, and they're in different regions, trying to contact each other, trying to actually build a government, or a stronghold, I should say, because it does revolve a lot around currency and trying to run with different policies, trying to stock up on supplies and make sure that they're able to go out and battle this evil force that's like kind of like cloaking over them, kind of. It's kind of hard to explain off the top of my head right now because I wasn't really going in trying to do that in this video. But if you do like the idea of kind of like the how can I say this, policy making and trying to like I said, govern different regions, trying to form an alliance, a round table with different positions or different people at different positions of like a cabinet, a government, and trying to form these groups who you have assault groups, defense groups, healing groups. Everyone has their own little thing, and so when you watch it, it's really neat because they're trying to find structure and organization within that show, and so that's what makes it unique because of just how it is. But they're trying to run it like it's a game, but they're trying to run it like a real world because it's not a game you can just dive into. And yeah, you can have these skills, but you have to actually, have the money to buy equipment, get yourself taken care of, get your team taken care of. It's not just a limited, go here, go there. And so, yeah, that's pretty much all we got for this discussion. Hopefully, we get a better communication system on Log Horizon because, like I said, it really is a premier title. Just kind of swept under the rug. It's not, high caliber, just boom, go, like, Demon Slayer and probably some of these other titles. But it's definitely, like I said, in my book, it's a 5-star out of 5. But, I mean, it's a solid, it's at least a 4-star. It really is. But yeah, I hope y'all guys enjoyed this. I hope it kind of probably shines some light for somebody that maybe like watched it a long time ago, because I mean it's been 2014, 2015 since we got our season 2. That was when season 2 came, and then you had season 3 just now coming out like early this year. That's a 6 to 7 year gap. That's a lot, but hey, hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful. Like I said, leave a comment down below if you have watched it, or if you do want to get to it, leave a like, go ahead and subscribe. Look, too much Halloween. Go ahead and subscribe, support the channel. We're on the road to 1K, like I said. All the support, it's been great, it's been helpful. Thank you guys, and I hope y'all have a great day.